Last week, 67% of Lincoln County voters said no to a $50 million bond proposal for a new jail in T.
And before the vote was put on the ballot, the 5-person county commission was split, with 3 commissioners supporting the idea and 2 others against it.
How the county could move forward on the issue is tonight's Eye on Kellerland.
In my understanding is that the jail topic has been brought up several times over the last 10, 15 years.
Lincoln County hasn't had its own jail for decades.
And it's obviously been condemned for years. I think it was closed in 1980.
Since then, the county has contracted with many other jails to house its inmates. Right now, they're only working with Minnehaha County.
We're contracted for 45 beds, and the current price is $97.34 per inmate per day.
But they're already exceeding that contract, with 55 Lincoln County inmates housed in Minnehaha County's jail right now.
We're at $1.5 million today, and this is as of October 9th.
This year, Lincoln County is on track to spend approximately $1.8 million on housing inmates.
In 2015, that was $698,000. In 2019, 4 years later, it is $1.39 million. So it's doubled in 4 years.
This year's stats represent another 30% increase in just 1 year. Rapid growth that's difficult to plan for.
It is a guessing game, so and if my estimates are wrong, then I'll have to ask the commission for more money.
We've talked about it several times.
Commissioner Dave Gillespie has been on the Lincoln County Commission for 12 years. He says the county has been actively looking into the idea of building a jail since 2017.
We've toured Dakota County down in Sioux City, Nebraska, South Sioux City, Nebraska. We've toured Yankton. We've also went out to Pennington County and toured that.
It was the first thing the commission asked Sheriff Swenson to look into when he took office.
The meeting that I was sworn in as the Lincoln County Sheriff, I was asked to collect some data on what we're spending, what we're projected to spend, and the number of inmates that we'll be housing over the next 20 years.
One of the studies we did projected that over the next 30 years we would spend $182 million with Minnehaha County just to keep doing what we're doing.
Tiffany Landine was one of the 3 Lincoln County commissioners in support of building a jail.
I think long term it's going to be a benefit. It's just that initial growing pain that we have in Lincoln County, and that's whether it's the jail or roads or whatever. We're just growing faster than we ever thought we would, and we're a little bit behind the 8 ball on taking care of those things.
I'd rather focus on building roads in an accountable, responsible manner instead of building a jail.
Commissioner Joel Ahrens was a big opponent.
The building is just one component. We also have to pay for all of the operational costs that go along with a jail, and those operational costs would have exceeded the amount of money that we had available in our budget.
I don't think we're there yet, to support a facility of that size.
Commissioner Gillespie was also against the building, saying a 200-bed facility was too large for a county that only has 55 inmates. Landine said the proposed jail was planning for future growth and a goal of contracting for federal inmates.
There are beds for federal inmates, and that's going to be a revenue source for the county to help offset some of the costs of running and operating the jail.
Another key argument against the jail was the land purchased in T. Homeowners in the area fought the idea of having a jail so close. Others in the county questioned why Lincoln County wouldn't use some of its other property.
Yes, 38 acres is out there.
One key area in the discussion was the county land just south of the highway shop to the west of Canton. Several commissioners said bringing utilities out to that farmland would add a significant expense.
The problem is the transporting for Sioux Falls, T, and Harrisburg clear down here.
Another debate was whether the jail should be built in Canton or closer to Sioux Falls, where more of the arrests take place. Either way, inmate transport continues to be a reality for the sheriff's office.
So we got to go up and get them, bring them here, then we have to take them back and bring them back. So that's really a full-time job for a deputy on court days.
Landine says location is one of the issues the commission should address in their future discussion on what to do with housing inmates in the county.
I think we'll probably keep working on it. We've been talking and working on things for the last 2 years, so I think that discussion is going to continue, and hopefully we can come to a consensus on how to move it forward.
As far as I'm concerned, I am not interested in pursuing a jail at all in Lincoln County anymore. We're going to pursue the more attractive alternative, which is a long-term agreement.
Aaron says the time for discussion on a new jail is over, and Gillespie agrees.
I'll never say never, but right now we want to work with our neighbor to the north.
What we want to do is have a long-term agreement, longer than what we have right now, and make sure that it's in the best interest of not only Minnehaha County, but Lincoln County voters.
Do you think contracting with Minnehaha County is a long-term solution?
I don't. I don't think that it's going to get any cheaper to do that.
Those commissioners in favor of building the jail still have the same reservations about continuing to contract with Minnehaha County.
The logic is trying to operate a facility on our own for two facets, controlling the budget, and secondly, knowing for sure what your long-term solution is for housing your prisoners.
Now, we'd like to know your thoughts about how Lincoln County should move forward with the problem of housing a growing number of inmates. You can take a poll with this story on KELOLAND.com.